Good evening, everybody. Yes, I'm starting a live a few minutes early. Hello, Zonia, Beverly, Judy, Debbie. Ooh, I forgot to turn my sound off. There we go. Okay, I don't know who else is here. Hello, Kim. How's everybody doing tonight? Just so that everybody knows, I cannot spend a half an hour on each person. I came up with a specific spread to make things more organized. This is my new thing. I've got this card box. And when I come up with spreads or I find spreads that I like, layouts, I title them and everything. And I've got all my little organizers of all the different types of spreads I can do. Have everything. I mean, I'm being misorganized here. Trying to. I need to become organized in other areas, though. Happy holidays. Yes. Yeah, I wish the rest of my room was that organized as that card box, but that's a whole nother story. Every time I try to organize, I get distracted, or I'm like, my problem is I have too much shit and I don't have the room. Okay. Anyhow. So yes, all slots are filled. The only way I'll add anybody is if I get at towards the end and I look at what time it is. I got to move something so I can see the clock. Hold on. That's better. So that I could see my ALEXA over there and I can see what time it is. Yeah, me with a blankie and all getting all cozy. But anyhow, just to see how long it takes to get through everybody that's on the list right now. And if there's any extra time, if anybody wants to purchase a reading, they could go ahead and I'll say I'll take one or two. Put your hands up, go pay, whatever. Okay. Debbie G, her cat Felicia, and mom. Okay. Because you have two people that you want to connect to, I gotta make this quick. Okay. Might not get too deep into it because I'm trying to keep this very structured. Okay. The first thing I want to do is for you, Felicia. Oh, why not? I just thought of this. Oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze. Cosmic Cat. Why not? See if I get some messages from your cat. Okay, Felicia. She wants to connect. I'm just gonna draw a couple cards for your cat. Really want to concentrate on your mom. Okay. Okay, Felicia. What do you have to say to your mama? Your mama misses you. Your mama misses you. So are you here, Debbie? I don't even know if Debbie's here yet. Well, I'm not going to wait on people. Yeah, okay, there you go, Debbie. Okay, thank you. Yes, when your name is called, please acknowledge in the chat. So when I'm looking at it, so I can see that you are here. Okay. Let's see what messages your kitty wants to give you. Fullness. Giving thanks. Okay, the first thing from your kitty cat, from Felicia, is she's full of love. She's very thankful for all the care and love that you showed her. That she returned, and she hopes that you receive hers back. Okay. She feels like a very loving kitty cat. And she wants you to go through life and expecting the best. And I'm feeling like embracing the unknown. Okay. What I'm getting from her is coming up soon. You can expect maybe a cat that comes out of nowhere, like a mystery. And I'm not sure how long ago she passed. Can you tell me how long ago she passed? Because it feels like what Felicia is saying is that there's going to be a stray. Very mysterious where this kitty cat comes from. Okay, Thursday. Okay, I'm sorry. But she says, okay, that she is sending another kitty. It's going to be like a stray. It's going to start hanging around your door, hanging around your yard. And when that stray comes, she wants you to take that stray in and take care of that stray. That stray needs a home. Okay? And she said, you're such a good mom. You're such a good cat mom that this stray kitty, she knows that you would take good care of. I keep wanting to say him. Feels like a male cat. Okay. Yeah. I'm almost sure it's a male cat because I was gonna say she, but then it didn't feel right. It just feels like it's possibly a male cat. Okay, now let's get on to mom. Okay, first of all, we're going to get into her energy. Okay, her energy. We're going to get into her energy. Show me mom's energy. Mom, please come in. Mom, please come in. Oh, by the way, it might be a black cat. I don't know why I'm feeling that. It might be a black cat. Just saying. Or it has a lot of black on it. Dark in color. Okay, Mom. Okay. Her energy is coming forth as 8 of Swords. And this feels like her energy. It was like what she's saying is she was trapped in a body that was not really functioning anymore. And that it's just like her, it just felt trapped. Her soul felt trapped in this body. And it's that she had to go. She couldn't stay in it anymore. It felt like a broken down body. Okay. So, and a message from her, the Sun in the reverse. Okay. That is like, it feels like that she's concerned about your happiness, if that makes sense. And let me get, it feels like she's concerned about your happiness. What else? And that whatever it is, you'll have victory over it, but you need to take some time to heal. 7 of Swords in the reverse is some kind of truth being revealed that you'll have victory, and she's with you. Okay? So it's like she wants you, her message to you is don't let the energy of this person, this other person, I'm not getting names, I'm sorry. But she's saying don't let this other person dim your light. Okay? Don't let the other person dim your light. Okay. Something that she deems is important. Okay. This could be an event coming. Let's just see what she says about something that she feels is important. Okay. Okay, Mom, what do you think is important? Okay, you have a battle coming up that you need to prepare for. And the outcome is going to depend on how you handle things. Now, the Five of Wands is not like the Five of Swords. The Five of Wands is more of a battle of words. Okay? It could be something coming or something you're in the middle right now. It is a struggle with somebody else. And she wants to make sure you set some boundaries. It's very important you stand your ground. Wow, she's talking to you, honey. Stand your ground in the middle of that battle. Do not, she's saying what's very important is that you don't back down. Okay? You don't back down. Okay. The next thing is, okay, how is she over on the other side? How is she doing? And, and then I'll get some oracle cards after I'm done with the tarot. So, how is she doing on the other side? Oh my gosh. She's doing lovely. She's at peace. She's very much spirit. She's very, very loving. She's surrounded by light and love. And she expresses her love to you. And she's expressive. Anything else? Well, she said stop there. Okay. Now, how will she communicate to you is the next thing. How will she communicate to you? Okay, the Knight of Wands. Okay. Or Knight of Pentacles, I'm sorry. The Knight of Pentacles. Physical, tangible things, visual signs. I'm almost feeling like you read a newspaper article or an article online, or you see a billboard somewhere or a sign. There's slight messages in those, especially ones that you see repeatedly. And it could be a meme. Oh my God, a meme like on Facebook or on social media. You know how they have the pictures and they have meanings of life and life quotes and stuff like that. There's going to be some of those that are really going to stand out to you. Okay. Okay. I'm going to get a few oracle cards and then I'm going to get one of these. And then I have a jumper. As a soul, I can be in several places at one time. So she kind of jumps around. She could be with you, and if you have any siblings, another sibling, or other family members or friends. As a soul, she could be spread out and be with multiple people, multiple places at the same time. She's saying, unlike I was on Earth, I'm very mobile now. Okay? Okay. Wow. That kind of flew. Karmic completion. Your luck is about to change. So she's saying she's going back to with the battle that you're going through. And she's saying, as you get through it and you stand your ground and you don't back down, it's going to pay off. And everything around you is going to change. People are going to respect you. Now I'm going to get a couple cards from this Angel Tarot and we'll call a read. Okay, Mom. Any last words? Creative, enthusiasm, motivated. Okay. Page of Fire. And in that states pretty much be something about opening up to curiosity and being enthusiastic about a new path, a new venture. 8 of Fire, speed, activity, there is something that is coming in really quickly. It could be communication. This feels like very positive communication, positive news that you can expect. But it feels like there's some activity, some things coming up down the pike for you. It might be high pace, fast pace, and we got 2 fires right here. So something really hot, heavy, passionate. And passion could be, there's a lot of things where passion could be applied. It could be passionate about a certain goal, a certain hobby, work, whatever. It could be in relationships. I'm going to leave that to your discretion to figure that out. Page of Air is truthful, analytical, outspoken. Okay. Again, we got this outspoken card. We got the Page of Air is also keeping an eye out and truthful communication. So you've got some really positive, truthful activities and communication that is coming through that is going to excite you. But it's going to happen after this little tiff or um, this struggle that you are or will be going through. You're going to stand your ground. You're going to be recognized for standing your ground, recognized for your strength, and it's going to lead to something great. Okay? Something positive. That's what your mom wants you to know. This is why I was saving the big spread for mom, because I knew she had some things to say. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. Gotcha, Pam. Allison is not here. Okay. Move forward to the next one. I really want these people present because a spirit's not going to want to talk to somebody that's not present. It's just messages from heaven. It's very personal. Okay. So we'll move on to the next one. If she comes in, we'll go back to her at that point in time. And then if she doesn't show up at all tonight, I'll put her on the list for the next live readings. Even if it's just a regular live reading, I'll just do her. Okay. Christina. Okay, Joyce, are you Christina? Yeah, I'm not doing any free reads tonight. Okay. Yeah, okay. So Christina's not here yet. Lisa F. Okay, Lisa. Yeah, the only people getting readings tonight are what's on the list that has been posted. If I have time when I get through the list and anybody wants to purchase a reading, I will open up and I'll let you know how many I'll accept. Okay, Pam Z. Man, these people, they paid for readings and are not showing up. Any foul play in my brother's death. Okay. So I'm going to deviate a little bit from I got my blueprint here, but blueprints can be modified. So, first of all, I want to get your brother's energy. Oh, Lisa's here. Okay, Lisa, hang out. I'm already into Pam's energy. Let me get Pam done because I'm already digging in. So I'll do you next, Lisa. Okay, Pam. Any foul play in your brother's death? Okay. We're going to get your brother's energy through the tarot first. Hanged Man in the reverse and the Hermit. Everybody seems to be really honed in and focused on Hermit, on inside, on I don't know if this is a certain person or focused on him. Was your brother kind of like a hermit, kind of kept to himself? I'm not sure. But it seems like he's calling for needing to see things from a new perspective. He said there was something here about solitude. Okay, Pam? Something here about solitude. I'm trying to read. I do need when I'll stop and I'll look at the phone. And when I do, I'm looking for a reaction from you. Okay. We'll get into his messages, and then from there, if he has a specific message for you. In fact, I'm going to do that now, specific oracle messages, and then I'm going to get some true crime, and I'll get into energy, see if there was foul play. But he seems to be healing and okay. Healing and being cut loose. I don't know what that means. He's definitely a very spiritual person, a spiritual guide right now. But to connect to him, you need to think outside the box. That's what he's saying. Okay, let me see any message from him. And he's surrounded by loving animals. Was he an animal lover? It seems like on the other side, he has been a caregiver of animals. And he wants you to know that you will be again. You'll be together again someday. That it's not a permanent separation. Okay. We got that out of the way. Let me get over here. What's important? Let's find out what is important surrounding his passing. So we'll just change the question a little bit. Okay, what is important around his passing? Yeah, Pam needs to fast forward. Type in the chat again. You're behind. Your tower, she's lagging. I am already in the middle of her reading. She might have to push the video forward. Okay. 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 Any information, please, concerning your death? Deep state. Weird science. Feels like a deep drugs poison. Was this a drug overdose? I just got to ask. Because as soon as he said deep state and weird science, it was like a drug that was laced with something. A caregiver. Somebody that took care of him, somebody that was close to him. Feels like some kind of weird science or something dealing with drugs, or maybe it was medication that may have went deep into his cells, and there seemed to be some kind of poisoning, maybe a reaction to a medication. No? Okay. I don't know what, but he's bringing up something about weird science and drugs and deep state. Oh man, she's like way so far behind. So yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. Because I'm like almost towards the end of her reading. Huh. I don't know. I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to give what I got. And okay. Yep. Okay. Bye bye. Okay. Pam, when you get to this point, I'm going to show you something. I don't know if you're on a mobile phone. If you're on a mobile phone, when you click on the video, there's like a red line here. You can move it back and forth in the video. And you want to push it all the way forward to try to get caught up to where we are. Because I can't wait for your answers for each question. I just got to keep on going. If I'm on it, I'm on it. If it makes sense, I don't know. Now, this drug situation might be something you're unaware of. I don't know. But there seems to be a caregiver that there was some kind of drug experiment or something like that, or medication given that he had an adverse reaction to. Um, and neighborhood came out in a reverse, which means it wasn't anybody in the neighborhood. There was like no external influence here. And it could also be that it's like nobody knows. Um, he was happy, didn't happy and fearful. I think that to him, he didn't know what was happening when he was passing, because his fear came before he passed, because he was so disoriented. He didn't know what was happening to him. Um, and before right and the And right before that, he was in that happy state, that high state that went to fear and panic, water supply, um, something in the that feels like a liquid. Honey, I hate to break this to you. I don't know if you knew about this or not. Okay. I don't know if you knew about this or not. There is something here about drugs, either drugs or medication, that something went bad. No, I don't. He's bringing up drugs. I don't know why. This might be something you didn't know about. Weird science, drugs, caregiver, water supply, deep state. These are all pointing to something dealing with medication or drugs. I can't make this shit up. This might be a shock. This almost felt maybe something you did not know about. But he was conservative. It wasn't like he had a habit. It just feels like a random thing. Oh, he was on heart medication. Okay. Okay. I have yet to see anything dealing with foul play. Okay. I'm not feeling foul play. It's like a fine line. It almost feels like I don't know what if he had if what you were told he passed from. Maybe if you tell me that, this spread will make more sense to me. Because it feels like caregiver could be a doctor or a nurse practitioner. Found out in the field. Okay. Okay. He had a that makes total sense. That makes total sense. Because feels like a bad drug. Okay. Okay, Pam. It feels like because and I don't think it's illegal drugs. I don't. Because the caregiver will not be here. I'm feeling doctor, medication, drugs, some kind of drugs, something weird, some kind of weird science thing happened with his medication. He went into some kind of deep state, and the deep state now makes sense to me of probably cardiac arrest. Okay. Um, he was feeling good. He was feeling happy that day, and fear came over him when he came. I feel very disoriented, very lightheaded, very unsure what was happening. It's like it was almost like tripping on LSD or something, but it wasn't LSD. It was not LSD. But it was like some kind of really crazy trip that put fear in him. He didn't know what was happening. But here what it was some kind of drug interaction or something like that. Hypothermia. Well, okay. Still, it makes sense. That disorientation. Okay. I'm not feeling foul play. There is not one single card here that indicates foul play. And even connecting to him, I am not feeling that it was foul play. Um, I he had a bad reaction to medication, and that could happen. I mean, you could go and never be allergic to something, then all of a sudden it's not working anymore. There was something with his medication, something weird with it that caused him. He got into this disorientation, didn't know where he was, confused, feeling very fearful, and he probably passed out, or he laid down on the ground or something, not knowing what to do, and that seems to be what happened. He may have lost consciousness, but the onset was some kind of drug interaction or some kind of reaction to medication. It wasn't purposeful. It wasn't necessarily foul play. I wouldn't even call it medical malpractice either. More of a freak incident that was unfortunate, but yeah, no foul play there. So maybe that's what that Hierophant, or not Hierophant, the Hermit, and the Hanged Man in the reverse were about. Kind of needing to let it go. Maybe you were narrowing in and focusing on an individual, maybe. That might be where the loner or alone or something like that, not that an individual focusing in so hard on it. But that wasn't what was going on. So I hope that answers your question. It was not foul play. Good. Allison B is here. Okay. I don't even know where we are on the list. What's the list right now? You're welcome, dear. There was Lisa, too. Lisa showed up, Lisa F, and I told her I would do her after I got done with Allison. Then I told Lisa that I would do her next. Okay, Pam Z was done. Okay. Okay, Lisa, are you still here? We'll do Lisa and then we'll go to Allison. Okay. Let's take a look at her at the energy here. In fact, I'm being drawn to this particular deck. Okay, get your mother's energy. This is like an angel messages tarot deck or guardian angel deck, something like that. But it's angels. I got about 3 or 4 different angel decks. Maybe 5. I don't know. I have several, but this is what I was drawn to tonight. Okay, let's get your mom's overall energy right now. King of Earth, prosperous, generous, successful. Even though she's feminine, she probably wore the pants very well. Because this is representing her. This can also be her in a next life, but I'm feeling in the afterlife, she's taken on a very masculine energy. When she was on Earth, she may have taken on a masculine energy. But she was very generous. very down to earth, hardworking, and she took care of the family. Okay, so it's almost like she was the lady of the family, the woman of the family, but she was more like the masculine, the patriarch versus the matriarch. That was just her energy, even though she was female. Okay, so that was her energy. Okay, stick with this deck. Okay. She likes this deck. She doesn't want me using reversals, so I'm staying away from that for her. She likes this deck. This deck I don't use reversals in. Okay. What message does she have for you? Okay. And under what's important is probably be a good place for us to insert her answer for how does she feel about her granddaughter. 9 of Fire, protection, resistance. This is putting up barriers and resistance here. This is like drawing the line in the sand. Protection. We got transformation and the sun. Her message to you is to be strong, that there is a tower moment coming. There is a tower moment. And when that happens, there is going to be light shined on to something. There feels like there's going to be a sudden truth that she's kind of saying, when the truth comes out, it's going to shock you. It's not going to be what you expected. But, keep that energy protection around you. She will be around you. Make sure you set some solid boundaries. I don't know. This feels like something future oriented. Okay. Now, now I can use this deck that has reversals. What is her opinion, or how does she feel about where her granddaughter is going? Okay, let's take a look. How does she feel about where her granddaughter is going? I've got a feeling that there's going to be some bumps in the road. If this is your daughter, there's going to be some bumps in the road. That's just what I'm feeling. Okay. Ace of Cups in the reverse. This is a hard no. Not happy. Not happy. 3 of Wands in the reverse. There's going to be disappointments. And this time the Sun's in the reverse. Okay. This is a very hard no. That there is something with the path that she's on. It's like it's not going to pan out the way that she hoped. Hence, the warning of the Tower. That's going to require strength, perseverance, and setting some boundaries. She left her husband. Okay. There's the protection, the transformation, and the son. Okay. Well, not saying that leaving her husband is a bad thing, but there is something up ahead. Okay, the Ace of Cups, the broken love, did not meet her expectations. The son, not happy. Okay, that makes sense. But there is some kind of tower moment coming that needs to set some boundaries. Let me ask what this is. Why does your granddaughter need to set boundaries, or your daughter need to set boundaries? Ace of Wands in the reverse. That makes no sense. Tell me why. It's a false start. Because somebody's not happy they didn't get their wish. Okay, King of Wands. Okay. Well, to me, it sounds like the husband was a manipulator, going to throw a temper tantrum over not getting what he wanted. He might even make a play to try to lure her back in. But your mother is stressing boundaries and a hard no. She left. Okay. Okay. Your mother said, do not believe what your daughter says. Not that your daughter is lying. She has a weakness. He knows what that is. He's manipulative. Okay? She will go back to him. Unless you might have to intervene in that. He will pull her back. And going back is the wrong thing. That's what this is. Okay? Tell her not to, she can't go back. She's going to be tempted to. He's going to come up and say all the right things, everything she wants to hear to get her to come back. That's the issue. That makes sense of why the boundaries. Now, if she could go through this storm and have that strength and stamina and set those boundaries and not go back, she'll head towards the sun. She'll head towards success and happiness. If she goes back, it's going to be the sun in the reverse. It's going to be same shit, different day. So that's kind of what your mother is stressing. Okay? Your mother's looking ahead on the path that she's on. It looks like she's going away from her husband, but she's gonna do a U-turn. Yep. Okay. Allison, message from dad, brother, or mom. Okay. We'll see who wants to come in. Okay. Because the first card I draw is to get the energy of the person. I'll describe the energy of the person, and you tell me who it is. Okay. Okay, Allison. Okay, let's see who's going to come through. Two of air. Indecision. Okay, I got to draw more because they're saying two people. Okay, I might have to get a couple, a card from each one. Page of Earth, somebody young, studious, very prepared, very cheerful. Might have been an earth sign. Intelligent. This feels like brother energy. Let me see what the other energy is. Okay, wow. Okay. I know who the strongest energy is, though, because we got the Queen of Earth. We've got mom and we've got brother here. Okay. Balance, 10 of waters, the family. Family unit. Okay. Actually, I think they're all here. That's what I'm feeling. It's hard to decide who's going to talk. Okay, I'm hearing they're going to talk as a collective, not individuals. Okay, so whatever the messages are, it's kind of coming from all three of them at the same time, because the Two of Swords is an indecision. We can't decide. They're telling me, we don't know who's going to talk. We all have something to say. It's like, it'd be one of the mediumship things that would probably take a full hour. And I don't have that kind of time to spend. So we'll get messages as a collective. Okay. So let's start out with, okay, messages from the three of them together. Okay. Your brother's very happy-go-lucky, by the way. Very happy-go-lucky. Your mother's a little bit more down to earth, a little bit more disciplined, a little bit, and your dad goes with the flow. That's what I'm picking up here. Your dad kind of goes along with what your mom says or what your mom, it's like your mom's the leader of the pack. Your brother can be a little bit defiant, but he's his own animal himself. Very happy-go-lucky. Okay. Okay. What are their messages? Eight of Earth. Four of Water. Seven of Earth. Okay. This is complainancy. Okay. Something that you have been working on that you're not real happy with the results. It feels like it's something that you have been investing in. And they're saying you need to have patience with what you are doing. And it feels like there's something being overlooked. Let me just ask. I'm going to ask from this deck. What is being overlooked? What is being overlooked? I don't even know. This is kind of sideways, so I don't know whether to take this card upright or reversed. So I'm going to kind of combine the messages. It is the Tower. I specifically asked what was being overlooked. What you are overlooking is, though you may not be happy where you're at, their message to you is, remember where you came from. You know, you went through the Tower moment, the sudden destruction, the upheaval. Okay? You went through that disruption in your life. But Tower in the reverse could either be avoiding a tower or recovering from it. And I'm feeling in your case it's recovering from it. So they want you to keep in mind, remember the Tower, remember what you went through, remember how you fought to recover. Remember where you came from. It wasn't all for nothing. You just need to have a little bit more patience. So I hope that made sense there. Okay, so I'm looking for Allison and no other comments. Okay. What are they deeming important? This could be important actions, things that you need to do. Okay. Wow. Okay. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Don't let the memories of the bad times keep you down. It's time to let those swords fall out. It's time of healing. And what's very important that they're trying to get across to you is the worst is over. Okay? The worst is over. It's time to heal and celebrate and be happy. Don't concentrate on the pain. That is something important. What you need to do is do not concentrate on the pain. Okay. Now, as a collective, let's see where they are now. I'll get one card for togetherness. Oh my God, Two of Cups. Togetherness. They are together and they are staying together. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. That is divine timing. And your mom and dad. Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy cow. Your mom and dad will be together in the next life as well. They'll be together as a couple. They will be married in their next lifetime. So that's something. That is wow. 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 And how are they going to be communicating with you outside of a medium? How do they communicate with you? Signs, symbols. Knight of Wands, artistic, enthusiastic things, creatively, especially with this Magician and the King of Wands. I get creativity, art, music, maybe. So that's what I'm getting. That's how they communicate with you through like art or music, something artistic. It can even be poetry, because poetry is, I don't know why that just came up. Poetry, because that is an art form in itself. It's like certain poems may just stand out, that there's messages in those. Ace of Fire. There's new opportunities. Oh, creative. Yes, creative communication. Just to verify. Okay, 2 more cards and then we're going to call this a read. Okay. Okay. This is coming. I think this is from your brother. He was met by so many loving people. Okay. Um okay, I think this is feeling like your dad. Your dad is I haven't felt his energy real strong, but this feels very masculine here that there's no time where I am. Time is only on earth. That feels like that came from your dad. And I lied. One more card. Dreams. I knew it. I should have said fucking dreams. I'm sorry that I cussed. And I wasn't apologizing to the audience. I was apologizing to Mama. Okay. Um, we have been together in dreams. There's your mom. So I hope this makes sense. But that's what I have for you, sweetheart. Okay. How many do I have left? Christina. Beverly. Okay. I got 2 more left. I'm doing really good on time. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to open it up for 2 people. It's $40 for messages from heaven. If there are 2 people in this room that wants to connect to somebody on the other side, Judy will post my PayPal link. But before you pay, the first 2 people that say me, those 2 are the people that I'll accept the payment from. Okay, Rosanne. Okay, Judy. If you could post my. Okay, I got my 2. Rosanne and Heidi. Judy, if you could post my PayPal link, then they could go over and pay while I do Christine and okay, so Christine wanted to connect with her aunt Glenda. Okay, Christine. Then after I do those 2, I'll let you know if I open up any more slots. Depends on how tired I get. Okay, Christine. Messages from Aunt Glenda. Let me get Aunt Glenda's energy here. Aunt Glenda. Christine would like to talk to you. Earth calling Aunt Glenda. Earth calling Aunt Glenda. Come in, Aunt Glenda. Okay. She's laughing. And she's saying, I'll teach you to be funny. And she's laughing even more because she made the card fall on the floor. Okay. Did she have a sense of humor? It feels like she had a sense of humor. Okay. Transformation. Life change. She feels liberated. And oh my God, she's coming across to me as somebody that was a trailblazer. And she'll bulldoze anybody over who gets in her way, who will try to stop her from when she's determined to do something. She wasn't letting anybody stop her. You don't want to get out of my way? I'm going to flatten you like a pancake. That seems to be her kind of energy. Okay, thank you, Heidi. Okay, then we've got Aunt Glenda on the line here. Okay, what is the? She's really okay. Knight of Hair. Yeah, fast thinker, fast talker, very witted, determined. I shit you not. I didn't see this card laying here, and I looked over. Determined. I said she was determined. Did not let anything stop her. That is so Knight of Swords energy. Yes. Okay. We got you, Glenda. Did you hide any other cards from me that I didn't see? Okay. Okay, Heidi. Gotcha. Got you covered. Okay. What is her message to you, Christine? Get her message to you. Man, I just love her energy. Oh, your Aunt Glenda, you're a hoot. She is just such a hoot. I mean, wow. Okay. Okay, endings in recovery and freedom. Continue doing what you're doing. That it feels, she's saying that her message is, I'm getting this freedom thing. She's free. Five of air, mistakes. Trauma, reassessment. Chess. Okay, life is like a chess game. Sometimes it's not fair. People don't always play fair. Life is not always fair. Okay. We make mistakes. But the key is to meditate and learn from those mistakes and learn from the lesson. Okay. That's her message to you. That she wasn't joking. She was very serious about that. Okay? Now, what does she feel is most important for you to focus on? Five of Earth, luck, worry, assistance, brilliant experience. Queen of... Okay, I don't know if there was... this feels like an injustice. This feels like the situation she's talking about as far as not being treated fairly. That I get this image here. Like, this deck is completely different than Rider Waite. That there's a door that's going to open for you. One that you can trust. And she's coming across as being very humorous, yes. Yes, you're coming across as humorous, but she holds the ace of truth, the sword of truth in her hand. There is going to be a decision of assistance. I don't know how that relates, but she wants you to focus on recovery, focus on your personal truth, be mentally strong, be be more like her. Don't let anybody push you around. There is a door opening. Ace of Earth. Yes, there's an opportunity. So, what's really important, what she really wants to come across and say, this is what you have to look forward to, what she sees coming. In your time of need, somebody is going to come to your aid and make a difference. You're going to be given some kind of opportunity and assistance. That can even be angelic assistance coming through as well. Okay. Now, how is she? So, Aunt Glenda, I don't think much has changed since your earthly body here. Okay? Since you were on Earth. But, so how are you doing up there? How are you doing in that other realm? I have a feeling she's going to give me a sarcastic answer. Because it's like, she says, why are you asking me that? Ace of Water. Emotions, relationships, intuition. She's with others. There's a younger person there with her too. I don't know if you know who that is. Maybe you do. Feels like a younger person. I don't know if it's a child or not, but a younger person. Did she have any miscarriages or anything? I'm just wondering, because it feels like, it's kind of what it feels like. That she's happy, that she's with somebody that she had missed. Yes, she did. Okay. This is making sense. How was she? I asked her, how is she doing over there? And she says, why are you asking me that? Kind of being a little sarcastic. I was expecting a sarcastic answer, but she gave me a very warm, heartfelt answer. That the miscarriages, the children that she had lost, I was so drawn to the child. Okay. That she's with them. They had souls, even though they didn't enter this world. They still had souls. And she is with them. She's happy, full of love. Okay? And lastly, how will they communicate? How will she communicate with you? Just click on the PayPal link, or on my main page, there's a donation button. Do not try to click on the event itself. Okay. Renewal, 2 of water. Okay, she's evolving. Oh, she's getting ready to reincarnate. But that might even be 50 years our time. To her, it feels like it's tomorrow, that she's got to hurry up and get ready because she's coming back. But as a time, there is no time there. And everything is it seems so much faster on that side than it is here. Something that takes a day here could be 100 years here. that's how fast paced that side is. So she's saying, "Oh, I got to hurry up. I'm getting ready to reincarnate." And it doesn't feel like a day to us. It feels like maybe a few hours to us. Or no, it doesn't feel, it feels like a few hours to her, not a day. So a few hours to her was probably several years to us, maybe 30, 40, 50 years. But she said she's got to get ready to incarnate again. Um, there's some karma. I don't know why she was saying that. But anyhow, I'm feeling like a dream state to you. Angelic realm. She communicates to you from the angelic realm with lots of love. Um, through love, I'm feeling dream state. I'm seeing all those clouds. I can't get away from dreams. So through dreams, with love, she communicates with you. Okay. Um, you could try Cash App, Rosanne. Um, hold on a second. Okay. Okay, Rosanne. If you go to mysticgen.com, there is a button that says donation right near, not too far from the top. Okay. What I need, I really, really, really need. Before I continue on, I need to take a little bit of a break. Okay. I'll be right back. Just give me a minute. Okay, I am back. Okay. Yeah, puppy had to go out. Okay. All right. Beverly, message from father and or Tony. Okay. Beverly, here's how it's going to work. Are you here? Say aye. Aye, aye, mate. The message was, if you, maybe I will voice this and say it in the chat. Joyful Dolphin, I'm drawn to you. You mentioned something about maybe wanting messages from the other side. I will take on your request. If you're interested, you just have to go to the PayPal link, and it is $40. Oh, too many characters. Okay. There we go. Okay. Let me just double check shit here. Okay. Yep, I got Heidi and I got Rosanne. Okay, Heidi. I wish I could give you a message and stuff, then I've got to do it for everybody else too. Okay. 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 Okay, anyhow, Beverly. Was it Beverly? Yes, Beverly. Tony or your dad. Okay. Just like I did before. Watch them both come through. I am going to draw a card. And I'm going to describe who it is. And you could tell me which one it is, Tony or your dad. Okay? Okay, who wants to come through? Tony or dad for Beverly? Tony or dad for Beverly? It's kind of funny. This pagey wants to come out again. Feels younger. Feels like he's got a message. Somebody who's prepared to give you a message. Very cheerful. Younger. Let me draw one more card to verify. Very hardworking, education, focused. Definitely feels young. Somebody who is very hardworking, studied hard. Who does this sound? Must be Tony. Okay. Okay, let's see what his message is to you. He wants me to switch decks. Why? It just feels kind of odd here. Well, pick your deck. This one? Okay. He's the first one that did that to me. Okay, let's see what he has to say. The rest of you spirits don't think you're going to pull this on me either. I'm not pulling out any more decks. Okay, what are your messages? Okay, clarity. 7 of Cups in the reverse. Oh, yeah, you ain't shitting, you're talkative. Oh, snap. Devil card. Okay. He ain't playing. Ace of Swords in the reverse. He's not playing. Okay. He is saying... Is Tony very direct and very blunt and really speak his mind? He's whoever, if this is Tony, he's very direct, speaks his mind, and he doesn't give a rat's ass if you like it or not. I just got to put it just like he said it. Get your head out of the clouds. You are being fooled. You are being lied to and manipulated. You get your head out of the clouds. Yeah, he says you are heading towards some kind of trap. Something bad, negative, toxic. Somebody's lying to you. You need to get your head out of the clouds and stop giving them the benefit of the doubt. Okay? Wow. He's like being really direct. Okay. Moving forward, what does Beverly have to concentrate on? What's going to be very important? That seemed very, not that that wasn't important. That was very important. I almost feel like that should have been over on this side. Your happiness. Creating your own happiness. You are the master of your happiness, your life, your destiny. You have the tools, you have the knowledge, you have the resources. You are in control of your own happiness. Wow, okay. And he's not done. I was going to go to another deck, and he says, nope, he likes this one. He don't even want me to go to the oracles. Okay. And Strength in the reverse with the moon in the reverse. This is saying, he's saying that you need to get over your fears. Again, clarity. He is stressing that. And this is about stop. This is about stop giving in. This card needs to be turned upright. And you need to step into your own strength of it's a matter of a strength of will. Stop telling yourself you can't. Stop telling yourself you can't do it because it's just an illusion. Fear-based. You need to see things clearly because you can. You can do it. Very powerful message he has for you. Okay. Then we're going to go in. Okay, so Tony, what is your energy like? Okay, we'll switch decks. What is your energy like over there on the other side? What's it like over there? How are you feeling? Whatever. This is about you, Tony. This is about you. He's happy and content. He's with other family members. Joyous. And he says, don't worry about me. I got this. He's very content. Okay. Then lastly, it is, how will he communicate to you? How you know he's talking to you? Deep emotions. You guys are soul bonded. I don't know who Tony was to you, but he feels like he was somebody very special. You were soul bonds. Deeply connected, soulmates. Romantic or otherwise. Soulmates do not always mean lovers, as in literally lovers. Okay? This is saying he communicates to you through your heart. You can feel him. You can sense him. Feeling his energy. Okay? Okay. He sees all your thoughts. I figured that. What did he do? Did he do something that maybe was unsettled? Something unsettled between the two of you? Because it's coming up as I'm sorry, please forgive me. Was there something between the two of you that, like a falling out or anything like that? There's something he's apologizing for. Okay. Tony, what are you apologizing for? What are you apologizing for? Lovers in the reverse. Feels like a split. Or making a very bad decision. It's like I should have chosen you. Hanged man kept you waiting on a decision. I kept her waiting. It's like he had a choice between two and made a bad choice. Now, I'm teetering on this one. He's saying you were supposed to be his destiny, but he just couldn't see it. That's what he's apologizing for. Wow. Oh, my gut's like in knots right now. Because, yeah, his heart breaks. That was heavy. Okay. Rosanne, messages from father and grandfather. Well, we'll see which one wants to come through. And if they both want to come through, I'll get messages as a collective, not individuals, because I don't have time. I didn't do it for anybody else. I can't just do two separate readings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card to see which one wants to come through. You tell me which one it sounds like. If it sounds like your father or your grandmother, okay? I'll be honest with you. I'm feeling a very strong feminine energy. I have a feeling it's going to be grandma. But we'll see. She's definitely around. She's more dominant than your father. That's what I feel. You're welcome, Beverly. Okay. Who's going to come through here? Okay. It's somebody who's very protective. I'm hearing protective to the extreme. They are like your guardian angel right now. That I know that's non-identifying, but they want you to know that they are one of your guardian angels. Whoever it is very good at multitasking. Very talkative. Very talkative. Always has something to say and always has an opinion. And it sometimes can have a big ego. They like it. When they were earthbound, they liked to talk about themselves a lot. And I'm not saying that is in a negative way, but they were. Let's just say they were very proud of who they were. Who does that sound like? And could either one of them have been a Capricorn? They are both alike. So you're saying somebody with very strong Capricorn? No. Okay. They may have had strong Capricorn in their chart. Try to narrow this down. If not, I'm gonna take it as a collective. Okay. Didn't sleep much. Worried. They worried a lot. This sounds very feminine. I'm gonna go with grandmother because that's what it feels like. Worried about you a lot. Okay. Okay, what are the messages, please, that you have for Rosanne? What do you have for Rosanne? Message for Rosanne. Ace of Air. Lovers. That's choice, a decision. Could be romance. Soul bond. Page of Fire. Enthusiasm, motive. Okay. Very active communication. I said somebody was very talkative. They try to communicate with you. I think both of them do. You're all part of the same soul tribe. Meaning that there are soul bonds between you all. Okay? And there is something here about some kind of new opportunity coming that for you to be enthusiastic about, excited about. I don't know what that is. I don't know. And there's so much communication. It feels like hearing from somebody, a message from somebody, maybe, and I'm almost feeling like from the earthly plane. If you're waiting on some kind of message, information, you're going to get that because right now there's still kind of at a crossroads. Whoever you're waiting on a decision from, there's indecision right now. But you are going to get good news from that. I don't know how that relates, if that resonates, but it feels like you're waiting on a decision, somebody to make a decision. And it feels very positive. Stay enthusiastic, stay positive thinking. Okay. Okay, what advice? Let's say advice. Okay. What advice or what does Beverly need to do next? What does Beverly need to do next? 2 of water. 6 of fire. Success coming through your connections. 5 of fire. What I feel is the advice is, I think it's more like fighting for what you want, not giving up, and you will be met with success and recognition. And they're kind of saying you need to kind of work on your self-esteem a little bit, girlfriend. Kind of need to work on your self-esteem. Strength, faith. Okay, that makes sense with the battle. Oh my God. Leadership, organization, structure. Okay. Being disciplined enough to meditate in empowerment. Oh, this is saying the big boss. I was trying to figure out where's the emperor coming from in this. And they just showed me God himself. Okay. The big boss granting a miracle. Big boss granting a miracle as you go through these trials and tribulations. Okay. You have a very close, they're both of your dad and your grandmother are very close to you, but you need to stay optimistic. Success is possible. You just need to believe. Okay. Okay, let's find out. Okay, how are you doing? Okay, their energy on the other side, their role. Wow. So, what am I supposed to do with all these? Okay. Strength. Prosperity, contentment, strength in numbers, strength in commitment, being committed, a strong commitment. Some kind of innovative thing could possibly pop up, but they're saying their energy is very fired up. Their role is to bring about cohesiveness and try to help you with your confidence and your willpower. You really want me to say that? I don't know how this resonates, but their job on the other side is to light a fire on under your ass. Okay. I'm just saying I don't know how that relates. I don't know what that's about. But they are there as your cheerleader, your protector. They're both showing up as kings, which is telling me that your grandmother really stepped into her masculine energy. Was one of them a Leo? Because I get Leo energy here. And I also have Cancer energy. But And I'm buzzing. But then they're flying all over the place. There's a lot of enthusiasm here. Very strong family. They are staying together. But they also wanted to say their job is to light a fire under your ass. Okay. Now, we're going to take a look at how they communicate with you. That you know through positive thoughts. Successful, I got the sun. Illumination. This is tuning in. They're saying you just have to tune in. You've got the ability. Gotta learn. If you learn to tune in and quiet your mind, you will hear them. Yes. And there is also something about dreams. Is the first step. But it's something about recognition. It's recognizing their energy. Learning to tune in. Okay. Now, I'm just going to draw a couple more cards from another deck, and I'll call this a read. Yeah, I understand. And I feel this is coming from your father. That he's not as vocal as your grandmother because he's still learning. It's like it feels like his soul in this lifetime. It wasn't just him physiologically being younger. Obviously, he'd have to be younger than your mom, or else she wouldn't be his mom. But on a spirit sense, a soul sense, her soul has been through many lessons and more lifetimes than his soul. So he feels like that's why he's coming up as a student. I felt another student is because he feels like he's still learning the ropes of evolution, the soul evolution. And the saying, we will be together again. And your father and your grandmother are always with you. It's like one's on one side and one's on the other. That protection energy that I first drew out in the very beginning was both of their energies combined, that they're around you, protecting you and your son. Okay? So I hope this helped. Okay. Let's see. It is 9:30. Yep, Heidi's going to be the last one. Messages from Dad. Okay. I guess your dad didn't get the memo. I said no more switching decks on me. And Heidi will be the last one. I'm not opening up any more spots. It's 9:30 already. Been at this for 2 hours already. But yeah, your dad's playing switcheroo here. Not that I don't have enough decks out already. He wants me to get a different angel deck out. So that's what we're going to do. It's a similar style, but just different images. He says, I want to be, it's like your dad wanted to be different. Yeah. So that's energy that that's coming across from your dad, Heidi. He wanted to stand out. He wanted to be different. Extraordinary. Didn't want to be like everybody else. This is I've got two. One of them is just angel messages tarot, and this one is guardian angels tarot or something like that. I can't remember the names of these decks, and I don't even think I have the boxes anymore. I don't keep all my boxes because I don't have room for them. I don't remember which deck this is. One of them's about guardian angels. The other one is either regular angels or archangels tarot or something. Okay. Okay. Let me pick up his energy. I don't know what this is about. His energy it feels like in the next life there is something that he has to correct. I know you love your dad, but he's keeping it real. He's keeping it honest. It's like he made some really bad. He made some bad decisions in life. Gambled a lot, and I don't know that this is necessarily physically gambling, like Vegas or whatever. But he took a lot of gambles and made some bad decisions. And Queen of Swords is just not necessary. It's like him getting into that energy of I see things clearly. I see the mistakes that I made. And that's where his energy is. Ah, women. Okay. Okay, what's the message that you have for Heidi? What is the message that you have for Heidi? One message for Heidi, please. The Magician and the Six of Swords. I don't know what your status is. I don't know if you're single or if you're dating or what it is. But he just said something of stay away from men like me. He's like, stay away from men like me. And also, whatever the storm is that you are going through, You have the power and the manifestation skills to get through it as long as you believe. Because I got the Magician and the Six of Swords. And the first thing was stay away from men like me. Okay. And you have the power to overcome adversities as long as you believe. But his big thing was like, stay away from men like me. Okay. What does he feel is important? Renewal. Okay, reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to heal in a new direction. This is the Judgment card. Okay. This is some sense of renewal of your own energy and healing. He's pretty much saying to get on the right path, there is some healing. And he got a whoop whoop. Okay. What is this? This is the sun. There's victory up ahead. I don't know if there's something that you're trying to revisit, but he's just saying victory in healing. Does that make sense? Okay. Victory in healing. Okay. That is something you need to focus on. If you want to be successful in your personal life, you need to renew your own energy. And he feels that's what he wants you to concentrate on. And part of that renewal of your own energy is also forgiveness. He says, don't let him back in your life. Whoever you need to forgive is still living, breathing, walking this earthly plane. Forgive them so that you can heal yourself, but don't let them back in the door. Okay. What is his energy now? Where's his energy at? Or basically, how's he doing? How are you doing, Dad? This is more about his emotions and his feelings. How are you feeling? The dreamer. He's learned to put his fears aside. As he goes through he has some really big dreams that he plans on manifesting in his next life. Okay. This is stepping out of the ethereal or the cosmic realm, the spiritual realm. See that door? That's where the spiritual realm is. And he's heading into physical 3D. So he's another one that's going to be reincarnating. He says this time around, he's going to dream big. He's going to follow his dreams. And he's going to learn not to walk a tightrope, not to juggle too much or too many people, and to value family and his children. These are things that he's learning that he needs lessons he's got to incorporate in his next life. Now, how does he try to communicate to you? How does he try to communicate to you? Through learning. Oh, he's trying to learn how to communicate through you. Okay. He's trying to perfect that, trying to figure out the best way and the easiest way for you to connect to him. He says it's going to be a learning curve for both of you. But as long as you work together, you can figure it out. It's almost feeling like signs, symbols, synchronicities. You got to give me a little bit more than that, Dad. More earth. What the fuck? Compassion. Meditation. Thank you for finally spelling it out. Meditation. Grounding yourself. Sitting quiet and meditating. I saw all this earth and I'm like, what the hell? It doesn't sound like a way of communicating from the ethereal. And it's like, you two, it's going to be a learning curve for both of you, is what he's saying. You guys got to kind of cooperate and work together, concentrate through quiet time and meditation. Okay, he finally spelled it out. Okay, let's get some other messages from this deck, and we'll call this a read. Okay. He has no pain anymore. Okay? He's not in any pain. And anything that happened, know that it was not your fault. Don't blame yourself. It feels, I think he's going back to childhood, though. Almost like as a child that maybe you blamed yourself when it wasn't you, it was him. He's going back to forgiveness card, needing to forgive yourself also. And, oh, this is sweet. Whether you realize, if you feel like a brush of cold air or something like that near your face, it's him. He's saying, I always give you a good night kiss. He says, she goes, you're his baby girl. He said, you're my baby girl. So that's what we have for you, honey. I was so glad, I was told to open up 2 more slots. And so that's what I did. And I'm glad I did, because you really needed to hear from your dad. I had a set amount, and then I thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to end it when I'm done with everybody. And when I had 2 more to go, I was literally told, 2 more. So I'm glad I listened. And then I was going to do 1 more, and guess what? Because Joyful Dolphin was meant to have one, but it would not have been fair for me to just read her for free when everybody else, I have to be fair at the same time. Is Joyful Dolphin still here? I might just pull 1 single card for her. Is she still here? Because it's bothering me. Joyful left. Okay. All right. But when I thought, well, maybe I'll go ahead and open up for one more person. Anyhow, somebody else. And I was told, shut it down. I did enough. So apparently, my guides think 2 extras was enough. I didn't need to overdo it with a third. So I hope everybody enjoyed this. I don't know when the next one will be. I was thinking Valentine's Day, but I think I'm going to do something different Valentine's Day. So it's probably the next time I do this is going to be for Mother's Day. So, because I have other irons in the fire, I got my tarot school starting up in like 3 weeks. So, yeah, I got enough irons in the fire. And I'll squeeze stuff like this in when I can. So, anyhow, lots of love to you. Love each and every one of you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for giving the support. Even if you did not get a reading tonight, I appreciate your energy, appreciate your presence. Love you dearly. And you all have a good night.